You're listening to Daily Manna Devotionals. Thanks for stopping by. Great to have you here. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Great to have you joining us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button with the notification bell clicked on so you get a notification each and every time I post a new video, which is every single day. We post a short devotion just to get your day started every day. You can listen to it while you're getting ready for work or school or on your morning commute, whatever you have going on in the morning. That's the idea. So you can also hit the little thumbs up button if you want to support the channel, or comment, or shoot me an email at dailymannamedia@gmail.com if you got something going on in your life that's difficult and you need somebody to talk to about it, and you feel like you are alone or going through something and you need just a confidential person to share it with or talk to. You can feel free to shoot me an email and I will talk with you about it. Or if you're just curious about becoming a Christian, what that means, or questions about God in general, I don't have all the answers, but I'm happy to talk to you about it and we can maybe figure it out together. So anyway, yeah, you can shoot me emails as well. So thank you for joining us. Let's jump over into today's devotion, which is praying after the high points. Praying after the high points, Scripture. And when he had sent them away, he departed to the mountain to pray. Mark 6:46. What do you do after a spiritual victory? Where do you go after reaching a high point in your Christian life? Jesus went to pray. Jesus had just fed a multitude with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I think the answer is always prayer, right? I mean, whether you're in a low point or a high point or a spiritual victory or a spiritual famine, whatever the case may be, the answer is pray, right? If there were ever a time to relax and bask in the glow of God's power, it should have been then. Instead, Jesus climbed a mountain to pray. When Jesus prayed, the Father clearly revealed his will and his ways to his Son. It eventually dawned on Jesus' disciples that Jesus prepared for every major decision and difficult challenge with a time of prayer. Luke 11:1. As Jesus prayed on the mountain that day, the Father knew his Son was about to face a fierce storm. Mark 6:48. The disciples raced headlong into the tempest unprepared, but Jesus entered the storm after communing with his Father in prayer. The Father had prepared Jesus for what was coming, and Jesus met the crisis with all the power of God. It is tempting to relax after a spiritual victory, but a crisis could follow at any time. And it seems like that's the way it works, doesn't it? It seems like after every peak there's a valley, and after every valley there's a peak. So very possibly could be a crisis to follow every spiritual victory. You must stand guard over your high points. It is at these times when you experience God mightily that you should immediately get alone to pray. Then you will not be caught unprepared when trials come. Have you experienced a spiritual victory? Follow your Lord's example and go immediately to a place of prayer so the Father can prepare you for what is coming. This devotion comes out of Experiencing God Day by Day, a devotional by Henry and Richard Blackaby. So whether you're experiencing a spiritual victory or a spiritual low, I think it's important to go to the Lord in prayer. So whatever you're going through today, the answer is always talking to God. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, a high, a low, somewhere in between. Talking to God will make you better, and it will get you better prepared for what is coming, whatever that may be, because God knows and we do not, but he can prepare us that way. So talk to God today, make it a point. You're on the right track if you're here listening to this devotion. So thanks for listening. Have a great day. I'll see you in the morning, and as always, God bless.